my channel. My name is Rebecca, otherwise known as Soul Voluntaria. It is Saturday, February 1st, and it is actually in the morning here in my time. It's 8:02 a.m. I am here today to show you how I witchy bullet journal, and I thought that the easiest way to do this would be to wait and do my morning fill-in of the sheets and planning, and from that piece together the clips of the part that is witchy bullet journal related. This marks my first ever time doing this kind of a video, or one of the first times. So let's dive right on in. So one of the ways I witchy bullet journal is this. This page here is my card of the year and the turtle, and talking about the fact that I'm doing a depth year. So when I do my planning, I reflect on my cards I've got for whatever thing it is this time for the year. I think about the card, I reflect on the card, and as I do so, I draw this, trying to kind of infuse the pages with the energy and the intention of this card to align things. And that theme gets carried throughout the whole journal. So that's one of the ways I witchy bullet journal. So the first witchy bullet journal thing I do every day is my spirit level right here. So every day I think back onto the previous day and decide how connected did I feel. Did I feel very spiritual and connected? And then based on that, I fill it in. Yesterday I had a lovely day. I was at home. I felt really good and really connected to spirit. I was getting a lot of messaging. I'm gonna say it's a great. And that's how I do that. That's one of the things I do for my spiritual witch journaling practice. Okay, this is my next one. This is my tarot tracker. So every morning I fill in the card I got for the day. Today I got the Daughter of Swords.
What else is in there?
So that's how I do that. I just fill out the card I got for the day. I have successfully been using my Llewellyn's Witches date book to track my cards. So this is the full month of January all filled out. And as you can see, every day I have been journaling, just writing a little bit about each card. So that is a part of my witch journaling practice. This also shows something I do as part of my witch bullet journal practice. I take my word of the year. My word started out as grounded. You're going to hear more about this on Wednesday's video when I do my depth year update. So I initially picked the word grounded, and I thought about this word and what it was representing to me, and based on that, I drew a picture of it. Again, this is like trying under the vein of trying to bring the energy into this to help like intention setting. And I did the same thing here with, this is my numerological card of the year. My numerological card of the year this year is the wheel. So I did that, the same type of thing, another drawn picture. So this is my January spreads, and as you've heard in previous videos, I have bullet journal videos. You can check them out up above in the playlist. I decided to, again, that same intention setting, I theme my months around my card of the month from the Wild Unknown Spirit Animal deck. So that theme is also something I consider witchy. It's that intention setting. It's that setting my mind and just being purposeful about something. Then here I have actual intentions. And these range. Some of them are just quote unquote mundane things. But as you can see, not all of them are. So here I had to do some altar work. I didn't end up doing it, but use my tarot journal. I did do my power sheets. Observe the full moon and the new moon. Those things did not happen. I started reading the yoga reading, so I'm gonna half color that turtle. So my intentions range. Some of them are just witch intentions, and some of them are not. And intention setting is not something I ever did before I started my spiritual path. So in and of itself, intention setting is a witch bullet journal practice for me. This is one of the big ones. So if you are unfamiliar with this, several months ago, in one of my spiritual bullet journal videos is when I introduced this. I'll find that video and link it up above in the cards for you. I got the idea that I wanted to every day write something I release and something I manifest. And then when it came time for the full moon and the new moon, I would look at those lists, the corresponding one, and I would say, see, what do I have here that I've been working on so I can move forward with it. So for me, the full moon is about releasing. Like you've built up, you've grown, you're full, and now it's time to release and let go. That's my teachings that I like. And for me, the new moon is about manifesting, planting new seeds. So every day I write at the top, I write something I'm manifesting. And at the bottom, I write something I'm releasing. So you'll see how I do this is I write, in the mornings I write something I'm releasing from the previous day and then something I want to manifest for this day. So you'll see that. Give me 1 second. Okay, so yesterday, I talked a lot about unhealthy eating habits. And I would really like to release that unhealthy eating. So there we go. Normally this is a lot easier to fill out because it's usually on the same page, but the month has ended. So that's what I'm releasing for the day, for yesterday. And here's my new one. And what I want to manifest for today, I have a lot to do, so I'm going to go with productivity, positivity, and power. So that's how I do that. Now you'll notice each month, each day does have the moon cycle on it. So this is the way I've found so far to actually remember to keep. This is the way I've found so far to actually remember and keep on top of doing these. So I would forget. The one thing I don't like about this, so it's not a perfect system, is the fact that the way I used to do it, I would have this sheet, like this sheet of paper would say all the things I'm releasing from one full moon to the next. This sheet of paper would say all the things I'm manifesting from one new moon to the next. And it would be a lot easier to look at the themes. The problem I was having was that because it was from one moon to the next, and the rest of my journal is set up monthly, regular, traditional, and like calendar monthly, I was forgetting when I was forgetting to fill it out because it would be on whichever next page. So it would be like, okay, the full moon has passed. I'm going to go to the next page and put my full moon spread. So I love this. I would like to be able to check in more with these themes I am finding without having to flip a bunch back and forth and see. So like right now we're approaching the full moon. I would like to be able to, on the 9th, look at all the things I've been releasing since the last full moon. And so that's just some thoughts. It's not a perfect system yet, but I like that I'm actually getting this full. This one right here is something I started months ago. If I can find that video, I will link it up above. It might even be close to a year ago. I had a lot of trouble at first integrating the fact that like this life is magical in and of itself. I was very black and white thinking like I was disconnected. I was not integrated. And this is one of the biggest pieces of integrated work I ever did. I highly recommend it if that is something you struggle with. So I highly, highly recommend this. What I do is every single day I write down something from everyday life that I look at and I think, yes, that's freaking magic right there. So if you are having trouble and you're not very integrated, there's separation in your mind between your mundane life and the magical life, and not separation by choice, but like you want to meld things. You want to just live a magical life and your brain is disconnecting and separating the two. Seriously, think about giving this a try. It was immensely helpful for me. It was just a like, look, there's magic in everything. So yesterday for I See Magic, I'm going to say there's magic in a good night's sleep. That's it. It's really easy to do and it makes a huge difference. So here I just have my task lists and my dailies, and they absolutely intertwine. Right now, right here we've got a How I Witchy Bojo. This is the video that I am filming right now, so that goes. I don't know why this is still not crossed off. I did do my February intentions and I did do my essay. So fucking finished these yesterday. Go me. So this is my general task list and my dailies, and yes, witchy stuff does go on it. It's not witchy in and of itself, technically speaking, but witchy stuff does go on it. Those are really the daily things I am doing for my witchy practice, my spiritual practice in my journal. I do other like witchy journaling things, and those go in my book of mirrors. It's almost done. This one's almost full, which makes me so excited. And this is just where I put a bunch of stuff. I will probably show a flip through of this once it is done. I might not show every single page because some of it is very private, but I do other more in-depth spiritual journaling. As I said in my 2020 planner lineup video, which you can find linked up above in the cards, this is my day-to-day stuff. So this is the stuff I'm comfortable with traveling with me in this information. I will have an update on my thoughts on the Citrus Bookbindery book. And that's about it. What do you do for your spiritual practice? Do you do any journaling, magic, spiritual journaling, any of that daily, weekly? What do you do? Are you willing to share? Let us know in the comments down below because I would love to hear about it. This right now is the main portion of my practice and it makes a huge impact on my life. I love it. So that's all I've got for you today. Thank you for joining me, and I hope you will check back in and see us again soon. On Wednesday, you can look forward to my depth year, my first monthly depth year update for the month of January. It's now over, so I'm going to be filming my video talking about what happened in the month of January for my depth year. Did I discover anything? Spoilers. Yes, I did. And all of these little, just any thoughts about it. So stay tuned, and I hope we will see you again soon. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe, so that way it's a lot easier for you, especially if you hit that bell notification button. It'll be easier for you to come back when I've got new videos that go up, and please check out some of the other videos I've got. That's it for today. I'm going to let you go now, and I'll talk to you later. Love and light always. Bye.